Welcome back everyone, to Speak Korean Like a Native. I'm so glad you're joining me for episode 2, where we'll be diving into the second method for speaking Korean like a native. If you missed episode 1, no worries. You can find the link to the first method we discussed in the description below. For those who are ready for more, let's dive into the second method, finding a native speaker. One of the best ways to improve your new language skills is to practice speaking with a native speaker. They can correct any grammar or pronunciation mistakes you make and introduce you to more informal or colloquial forms of speech. If you have a Korean speaker who is willing to help, that's great. Otherwise, you can place an ad in the local paper or online. If you can't locate any Korean speakers nearby, try finding one on Skype or using popular Korean messaging apps. This will help you learn more slang and read Hangul quickly. One of the absolute best ways to really get a feel for any language, especially Korean, is to practice speaking with native speakers. Think about it. When you were a child, you didn't learn your first language by reading textbooks, right? You listened to your parents, your siblings, the people around you, and little by little you started forming sentences. Finding a native Korean speaker might be easier than you think. Maybe you have a friend or know someone who can help, but even if you don't, we live in a digital age. There are so many ways to connect with people online. You can look for language exchange partners on dedicated websites or apps. The idea is to help each other out. Maybe you spend 15 minutes speaking Korean, and then 15 minutes speaking English. It's a fun and effective way to improve. And don't underestimate the power of Korean messaging apps. Not only will they help you learn some slang and everyday expressions, but you'll also improve your reading speed in Hangul, which is a definite bonus. Now, if you thrive in a structured environment and enjoy the camaraderie of learning alongside others, then signing up for a Korean language course might be right up your alley. Don't worry about being perfect or feeling intimidated. Everyone starts somewhere. Language classes are designed to guide you, to provide that extra push of motivation, and to connect you with other learners. Plus, having classmates means you'll have people to practice with outside of class. You can form study groups, quiz each other, and keep each other accountable. Let's be real. Learning a new language shouldn't feel like a chore. It should be enjoyable. And what's more enjoyable than getting lost in a good movie or TV show? Korean films and cartoons are a fantastic way to immerse yourself in the language naturally. You'll start picking up on common phrases, the natural rhythm of Korean speech, and even some cultural nuances. Start with Korean content that has subtitles in your native language. As you progress, challenge yourself to switch to Korean subtitles, or even try watching without any subtitles at all. If you're feeling extra dedicated, pause after a simple sentence and try to repeat it, mimicking the intonation and pronunciation. Your accent will thank you for it. Here's a little secret. Some of the best language learning resources are actually designed for children. Don't underestimate the power of apps made for Korean kids. Think about it. They're colorful, engaging, and break down complex concepts into bite-sized, easy-to-understand pieces. Plus, you don't even need to know any Korean to navigate them. To find these hidden gems, simply translate phrases like "learn the alphabet" or "games for babies and children" into Korean. Then, copy and paste those Korean words into your App Store's search bar. You'll be amazed at the treasure trove of fun and effective learning tools you'll discover. Let's talk about music. Music is a universal language, and Korean music is no exception. It's catchy, it's fun, and it's a fantastic way to surround yourself with the language. Even if you don't understand every word at first, that's okay. Focus on picking out keywords, trying to grasp the overall meaning of the song. Many Korean pop songs even sprinkle in a few English words, which can give you some helpful context. And don't forget about radio. Download a Korean radio app on your phone and listen on the go, during your commute, while you're working out, or even while you're doing chores around the house. It's all about constant exposure. Alright, this last tip is like the ultimate reward for all your hard work, a trip to South Korea. Once you feel comfortable with the basics of Korean, why not experience the language and culture firsthand? Imagine exploring bustling streets of Seoul, trying authentic Korean food and having conversations with locals, all in Korean. It's an experience that will truly take your language skills to the next level. Remember, language learning is a journey, not a race. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, embrace the challenges, and most importantly, have fun along the way. So there you have it, 6 fantastic methods to help you speak Korean like a native. Remember, the key is consistency. Even if you can only dedicate a little bit of time each day, those minutes add up. Think of it like building a house. Every word you learn, every conversation you have is like laying another brick. Keep practicing, keep experimenting, and most importantly, keep believing in yourself. The ability to speak Korean fluently is within your reach. And as always, thank you so much for joining me on this language learning adventure. I'm excited to see your progress. See you in the next episode.